Hello everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. Are you wondering what this all is? This was all just mailed to me. So I got a package a couple of days ago and I have been so busy that I didn't even open it until today. And this is from Cynthia. Cynthia sent me a plethora of stuff. These she sent because she did place an order. So this is a little bench with these little bears that I've been making. So she wants 5 of these made, 1 for each of her grandchildren, and then this little bench. So we are definitely going to be doing that soon. This all, I was expecting her to send this. I did not expect her to send all this. So let me move this aside so I know I have to make that. She sent a deep coaster mold, which is kind of nice, especially for like these little rubber duckies that I have. I wonder if, yeah, they actually fit in there. So a deep coaster mold, and this one is a rubber ducky. This one is a matte mold though, so I'm not sure what it would look like. It's really, really soft silicone. I don't know where I think the packaging was Temu. I'm not sure, but this is a rubber ducky. We'll have to check and see what that's gonna look like. This one is a little bunny rabbit with a lot of little texture all over its body, little bubbles it looks like. So that'll be an interesting one. That maybe for like Easter. She sent me a pair of silicone gloves, which are great. I love them, but I have to get a stylus because it doesn't register on my phone to turn you off and on. But I do like these. I wear them for my silicone room where I'm making molds. So thank you for those. And then another mold. This is a plate with a stand. And the only issue I see with this one is it came out of shape. So I do want to pour it, but I will have to hold it back in shape like this somehow while it's curing. Otherwise it will be a little bit wonky. And I know Temu does not care, but we do care. She sent a bunch of brushes, more of these little brushes. These are the ones with the paintbrush type tops. And she sent these, which are like mascara brushes, and also a package more of these, which are the little foam tip brushes. And then she sent 2 packages of mushroom type charms, and these are big. These will have to go on like the keychains that I make. And then a whole bunch of eyeshadow, which is mica powder. So you just scrape it into your resin like you would mica powder. So these are actually, I've used one of these before, not this color. I think it was one of these colors I bought from the Dollar Tree, and I did use it in resin and it was beautiful. So these are just mica powders. So a whole bunch of mica powders plus one from Pearl X Super Copper. Look at that, really pretty. I don't think I have this one. I have some Pearl X's, but I think it's white and purple. And then she sent these big wax pencils. So for like the rhinestones, look at the size of that tip. That will last a while. And then I think this side is for like the diamond art. I'm not sure. Otherwise, I use it to put them back into place when I push them out of place, or if they go out of place by accident. So 2 of these wax pencils. Thank you so much. And these are very exciting. A whole bunch of rhinestones. You know where my heart lies. So all of these colors. I have a whole bunch more of these that were sent to me, and I use them all the time. Are these from the like diamond art? Because the colors are amazing. And they're always like opalescent on top. So I love them. And I'm so glad you sent me some more. And you also sent some normal rhinestones, quote unquote normal, in all different colors. I need some more space in this room to house all these things that you guys are mailing to me. I think I might do one of these molds today. So let me put all of this away and come back and see what I decided to do. I decided to tackle the one that's wonky. So this is like a plate stand, and you would stand the stand up like this on the bottom, glue it on there, and it would be a serving tray. So I want to give this one a try. I did measure it with water, And it says 14 ounces, so I should probably mix up 15 ounces. And I'm hoping I got this dried good enough. I don't see any water droplets anywhere. You don't want water mixing with your resin, or it's not going to come out very well. So it was a little while ago, so it should be dry by now. And I've got these two new colors. I have used the interference from them the other day, but this one is in gold. And I'm going to try to marble this together. So I'm going to do mostly gold, like I'm going to mix it all gold, interference gold, and just a little bit of this golden autumn. This stuff looks really pretty. This stuff I used the other day on something else, and it just melts right into your resin. It's amazing. I will link this below, but I heard she's not continuing the business after 30 years at the end of this month, so you may not be able to get this anymore. I'm not sure, but I'll link it anyway just in case you can. In case she changes her mind and stays open. This is from Color Art. So we're going to try this one and this one together. What do you think? Autumn colors? Should I add a third color? No, I'm not. I'm going to keep it simple. All right, 15 ounces coming up. Got 15 ounces mixed up. I've got about 2 ounces set aside for this color here. Because I just want, like, I heard you don't need much. I was going to put less than that, but I forgot until just now, until I dumped it in, so. And yes, you guys, it just melts right into your resin. No, it's too bad she's going out of business because I'm just now finding her. Probably all of you already know about Color Art. I guess she's been making these for 30 years. They are gorgeous, and I'm just finding out on the last couple weeks about them, so that's pretty sad. But yeah, look at that beautiful color. I'm going to put a little more in and see if it gets deeper. I can't tell. Maybe it didn't. Maybe you don't need that much. And I guess you don't have to stir it like crazy either because it's not like a powder that's got to get dissolved. It's just like, I don't know. It's different. It looks different in the bottle and it acts different in the resin. So, cool stuff. Golden Autumn is this one. This one, Interference Gold. And I'm going to put a bunch in, I think, because I want to see the gold. I'll put 2 scoops in and see what that looks like. Then we're going to put this through the vacuum chamber and get all the bubbles out. And I don't mind that it's going to take a while because I really want it thick anyway, so it doesn't kind of run together. 15 ounces is a lot of resin to mess up. I don't want it to like combine together, you know what I mean? I want them to stay separate. And I've never marbled these kind of colors before, so I don't know what's going to happen. It's still a little clear on my stick, so I'm going to do another scoop. This doesn't melt. This is still like a mica powder. It's very intense though. It's very pretty. Really shimmery. I will put a backup Interference Gold just in case you cannot get her colors anymore. So I will link both of them. Well, we're going to go for that and try that. So let me throw these through the vacuum chamber to get most of the bubbles out, and then we'll start mixing them together. I'm going to spray this with alcohol, yet I don't know the best way to do this. I don't want my alcohol to dissipate while I sit here and try to marble my colors. This might have not been the best idea for this mold. but we're gonna find out anyway. This one has a whole bunch of areas to get bubbles on these edges, so we shall see. I'm just going to pour a little in, not a lot. Let's try that. Give it a stir like that. I don't know. I hope this works. I'm gonna spray this again. And when I stop seeing that copper color, then I will put more in. I'm holding my breath. I just wanted little veins of the copper. I didn't want, I mean, I'm definitely getting the copper, so I didn't need all that much. I just hope it's not too much now. I think what I'm gonna do, I can kind of see the edge. Oh, I was looking at the wrong part, so I don't know if it's bubbles in there or not. I guess we're gonna find out on demold. I'm gonna pour a little bit more in. Give it a quick stir. I'm pouring it slow so it doesn't like trap air in there. Whether it works or not, we'll find out later. I hope I have enough for that. I know I mixed up an extra ounce. I don't think I'm gonna have enough, you guys. I could, I hope I do. But what I need to do is prop this between, I took my fast cure resin bottles because they're small. And let me move this mess out of the way. Oh, you know what? I got a lot in there. Probably shouldn't have mixed up that much. I'm gonna move this to the side, hopefully without spilling it. Looks like it's gonna be kind of cool. And then, yeah, if I don't have extra, it's because it's in this copper color. What I wanna do is squish it between here, but I need to spray this with alcohol. Okay, a little bit in here, not much, because there's not much in here. And pour. I'm gonna pour slow. Gosh, I hope I don't need these. I'm gonna need that. That means it's gonna be like really, really coppery if I need it. Oh my gosh, I just had enough. I wasn't even, well, I honestly thought I would use 2 ounces of that color, really. So this is a little off. Let me get it straight. And scrape. I don't think I have to have it domed, but I kind of messed up yesterday's jar because I didn't dome it and I had to redo the lid twice, so we're gonna find out. I don't think it's gonna matter, but it's not level. Should be level now, and that should be round. Look at those colors. Oh my gosh, I love them. Okay, I've got plenty here. I'm going to make something. I don't know what. I'll surprise you. They're cured and ready to come out, and this is my extra. I did unmold him. I wasn't sure how hard he would be, but he came out cute. But he is two-toned, so that coloring is two-toned. He has a little darker here and a little brighter here. So that's interesting. Now I want to see what this is going to be. I just have to trim him up and finish him up. This seems like it's going to be hard to get out, so I don't know if I'm going to struggle or not. The plate, maybe not so much. I got to trim that bottom edge, but that pedestal looks kind of hard. Oh, it's little hearts on the edges. That's cute. Well, it's not marbled like I expected it to be, which is, see, that's what I really wanted. So it's on the back and not the front because all that glitter in the interference fell. I mean, it's not horrible. It's not what I expected. It's pretty. I just hate when I expect something and then I don't get it. Now there is a lump in the center. I wonder why. Probably because I put it on the heat mat. So that changes everything because I was going to put a decal on here. Maybe I still will. I have to think about that. It's like a little lump, probably because I heated it. But the good news is there's no bubbles anywhere to be found. That's great. So that was the alcohol spraying. I mean, I like it. I wish things would come out the way I expect them to. How come they never listen to me? All right, let's see how hard this is to get out. It is fully cured and cooled, so it shouldn't bust apart. But it is difficult because it's kind of like an animal with a big head and a little body. I just hope I don't break it. I'm glad it is circular, so it wasn't a complete and utter loss, this mold. Okay, push that back up. And same with this, obviously, it's not going to change. The marbling is on the back. It's almost circular. I don't think anybody would ever notice. So this is going to go like this, and we will have a standing plate. So maybe it is like midnight here. Maybe I will glue it together tonight and let it dry overnight. Then I can work on it tomorrow. So I just want to trim the bottom off, which I'll trim this off. I'm going to use my E6000 glue, and I will get it in place, put something heavy on it maybe. I'm going to trim that up and let it dry overnight, and then we will get to the details tomorrow. So I had to go with plan B because I realized if somebody actually uses this and they need to wash it, this paint pen would come off because I really wanted these hearts, the gold, and then I really wanted these hearts, the gold. But the second you wash it, forget it, then it's going to look terrible. So I went around this edge with gold rhinestones, of course. I got to live up to my reputation, right? So that gave it a little bit of bling. Oh, let me show you this guy. I was gonna put a girl, so I did put a rhinestone in her ears, and then when I made it a guy, I took the rhinestone out. So I put a little bow tie on him. Of course, he's bringing flowers to his mother. He never goes to mom's house without flowers. And he is all spiffied up. He's got his pocket kerchief in there that's sparkling. So I didn't do a ton to him because he was so dark, and I didn't want to, like, I don't know. It's pretty, but I thought he would be better as a guy with a little top hat on. So that's my little character of the day. Somebody commented in one of my videos recently, the next time I use my Cricut, which I did for today. So I'm going to, and I had to cut two things because my font for the word with was wrong. I had to change it because it was way too tiny. I couldn't get it weeded. So my with goes right here. So it says gather here with grateful hearts. I'm going to put this in the center here, even though that lump is right there. It'll give me an opportunity to fill it in, and I will use food safe resin in case somebody wants to put a cupcake in here, and your cupcake can touch it, even though the cupcake should be in paper, but if it's not, I'm just going to pour it over to seal the words in and give it a little food safe right there. So, oh, back to the comment. So somebody said next time I use my Cricut, can I show how I get the transfer tape on it? So if you've watched me for any length of time, you know I hate transfer tape. I use masking tape because it works for me so much better. You may not have a problem, but for the vinyls that I have, they do not like to come off on transfer tape. So I just take the piece of tape, put it on here, lay it over top, and press down pretty good. Now I did put a heart. I created this, I didn't just grab this saying off of the Cricut, I created it. And I don't know what fonts. I get asked that question a lot, and I never remember to pay attention to fonts. All I do is scroll through all my fonts and pick whichever looks good. I mean, I must have changed them 30 times before I was happy with the fonts. So I do not know what fonts these are. And I stuck a little heart down there. So all you do is put your transfer tape, your masking tape, whatever you want on the front. And I peel mine backwards like this, because if I was to pull the tape off and hope that these letters were on there, it's not going to work, because you have to kind of coax them to come off slowly. I pull it backwards, one letter at a time, so I could push it back down. I love the Cricut. I love that I can cut whatever I want. I hate transfer tape. It's just not fun. So I choose this color masking tape because I can see through it. And I'm just going to place this the best that I can, even though that lump is right there. Put my letters down. It's not too horrible. I don't think it's interfering at all. And then just pull your tape off. And then I have to do the same thing with the word with, because like I said, when I weeded this one, the word with was so teeny tiny, it just came off in bits and pieces. I lost the little dot on my I, I lost the W, so I just recut just the word with by itself. And I'm just going to put it sideways, because that's how I designed it. There you go. So I don't need to coat it in clear. I will show you right here on the screen which food safe resin I'm going to use. I'm not going to do it on screen because I want to be able to get you photos and not wait 24 hours and whatever to have it cure, because it's not going to look any different than it looks right now. So whoever purchases it, know there is a food safe resin covering these letters. So if you wanted to put something in the center, this of course is not food safe, but that will be. So anyway, that is it for today. Thank you for all the gifts. I appreciate them. I even used your little rhinestone picker, and I noticed that one is wide enough where I was able to pick up 2 rhinestones at a time half the time. So it didn't like take me forever. But let me know what you think. Let me know if you wanted to see it in different colors or a different technique, because obviously my technique did not work. I wanted marble, I got glitter. So do not use interference colors for your white. Noted. And here is the bot. Like I said, that's what I really, really wanted. Not even that much glitter in it, but now I know. I should have used white pigment paste and marbled in that copper color. I think that would have worked. I'll have to try it again on something. All right, well, stick around for the final photos. Thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate every one of you, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Bye, everyone.